Hey guys, it's Robin. I don't know what I'm doing. Kind of like a diary document of how I feel right now, how I felt before, how I feel about tons of different stuff, and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about yet. I just kind of wanted to do this. So, currently it's snowy out and cold, and I'm feeling pretty good. But in recent years, I've been noticing that a lot of my friends have been just getting sadder and depressed about everything, and I have too, but I care more about them right now, and sometimes it doesn't seem like I do, but I do. But I've suddenly noticed that everyone around me is just thinking that they're not good enough, no matter who they are, girl, guy, family, friend, someone I don't even know. There's always going to be someone who just hates their situation, whether it be in it or about them or anything. And it's really hard to see some of your closest friends go through things like that. And after going through it so long myself, that's probably why it's the hardest. I've gone through a lot in the last few years. I've gone through eating disorders and depression, and it has not been fun. I've always had some friends to surround me. I've just never really talked about it much, other than two or three people. And I know what it's like to have been at the absolute bottom of the pit, thinking that you have nowhere to go at all, and that you're not worth anything. But that is a complete and total lie. Always. No matter who you are, there is always going to be someone there to love you, whether it be a family member or a friend or a spouse or yourself. You will always be loved. There's always going to be a better tomorrow, no matter what. Sure, you may fall down, but there's always going to be someone to pick you back up. And I'm saying this to anyone who's ever felt depressed about anything. You always have someone. And if you don't, then come to me. I don't even care if I don't know you. I just really felt like I needed to say something along these lines to so many of my friends around me. I'm not going to name any names, but so many of them who have been feeling so horrible. And I know what it's like to have gone through complete hell. I'm not trying to make myself seem like some spokesperson or anything. I just want you to know that no matter who you are, you'll always have a friend in me, no matter what. I may not always be the nicest person. I've had my mistakes. I've had my awful attitude and my awful moods, but we all know that it's just being teenagers. And that is a funny word, teenager. We look at it as the hardest time of our life, where we feel like we'll never get out of anything that's going wrong. And then there are always those parents to say, not a care in the world, you're a teenager, you have your whole life ahead of you. But the funny thing is, this is a moment where we're deciding our lives, and there will not be a second where we are careless, no matter what. And it's hard to think that so many adults won't understand that, but we always have each other around us. This goes out to anyone going to college soon, anyone thinking about college, anyone going into high school, junior high. It takes a lot to be able to keep your composure while going through so many hard situations. But if you keep your head up and you believe in yourself, no matter what, then you will do wonders. I just felt like I really wanted to say something like this, because lately I've been getting better. I'm happy. I'm out of depression. I haven't had any bad self situations lately, and I'm thinking that things are really starting to look up for me and for a lot of people around me, which is kind of contradicting what I said before, but either way, lots of people. So, if you're feeling bad, don't, because you're amazing. You have your whole life ahead of you, which may sound difficult and condescending, but Nothing could be more exciting, I think. And if you're feeling good, then awesome. I'm so proud of everyone who has ever gotten out of any horrible situations. Everyone around me, you'll all do great. Everyone. Today's gonna be a good day. I hope for you too. Love you guys.